Now, how old is your mom?
92.
This beautiful young lady here is 92 years old.
Yes. She's a retired school teacher. She's taught for how many years you teach, Mother?
53.
53 years.
And 20 years at night for GED.
Wow.
See how it gathers the brown part on the skillet? You can't do that as well. You can do it with a spoon, but I do it better with a spatula.
Hey folks, we're in Ewing, Virginia, in Lee County, at the Whistle Pig. A lot of people have told us we should check out the Whistle Pig over here. It's a country store and they serve some incredible food, we're told. We're gonna go in and check it out. And sometimes, when she feels like it, you can catch a lady 92 years young making the gravy. Not all the time, but sometimes. Hopefully, we're lucky enough to sample some of her gravy today if she's made some. Let's go in and check out the Whistle Pig. Are you ready to go in the Whistle Pig and check it out?
I am. Just look at this.
Yeah, I'm really impressed
Look at these
with
old tables.
outside here.
Yeah, it's got.
It's a rainy day today and a little cool, but I can see how in fair weather this would be a nice place to dine out.
Got the old
they got plenty of these chairs. Yep.
Everything's rustic.
Yeah.
I love it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Wow, this is really nice.
It is. Up
This
here's
is
your
really
menus.
nice. What?
Up here's the menus.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a menu. Oh, you smell all that good
Oh
food.
yes.
Order here. And this, like I said outside, this is the Whistle Pig in Ewing, Virginia,
Yes.
in Lee County, pretty near Middlesboro, Kentucky, and the Cumberland Gap Tunnels.
I'm gonna go over and meet Melissa and the mother and her sister.
And folks, this is the inside of the fine establishment we're visiting today, the Whistle Pig in Ewing, Virginia, in Lee County. And this is one of the proprietors, Melissa Brown Hubbard, her and her sister,
Jan Brown.
Jan Brown. They own this place and they run it, and we're really looking forward to sampling the food, and especially some gravy made by her 92-year-old mother, who occasionally, not all the time, but if you're lucky, occasionally when she feels like it, she comes in and makes some gravy.
Yep.
Tell us about your place.
Well, Jen and I had been gone for 40 years, and actually my husband died in 2015, and I moved back home. Then Jen came home right after me, and we were here for a while and just recognized, of course, things hadn't changed much except for we have students from all over the country at the vet school. That had changed, but we feel like we had lost community. People had lost a sense of community. There was a for sale sign on this old building here, and when we saw that, I told my sister, she had already bought the old Wheeler house here, and I told her, I said, I think we need to look at that building. Well, it was in really rough shape, so we made an offer on it, and people took our offer, and then it took us about 3 years after that, or 4. We were going to build a new building, and then we decided to come back to this, and the front of this building is the old Wheeler store, so people recognize this from people that grew up here in this community. So we left that, plus it helped us with some zoning and stuff as far as that goes. So anyway, last October we started putting this building up, and but the driving force is community, offering a place for people to be employed that would have a good environment to work in and make a decent wage, and so that's kind of what we decided to do. If you look around, except for a few things, almost everything, we were trying to find product that was made. We like to find local stuff. It's hard to find local, but there is some, but local, also made in the U.S. We focused on that, and also if we have some stuff that's we do have some stuff that's fair traded. It's made in Nepal by women in Nepal that have to support their families. So they felt this stuff. It's with wool, and they felt it. But we've been to several trade shows where that we can find product that's local or U.S. or is fair traded. Our coffee, we have a small batch roaster that roasts our coffee for us. He's pretty close down in Tennessee. He roasts our coffee for us. He also buys the highest quality beans that are also fair traded. So everything we do here, there's kind of a purpose behind everything we have, everything we sell. We try to support small businesses. A lot of this stuff we have in the store is made by small businesses. There's a handful of things that aren't, but most of it is made. And that was another purpose of being here. I mean, of the store, was to have kind of unique products that people can't find everywhere.
It looks like the local folks have really took to the place.
Yes, they have. They like to come and visit and sit down and eat. And we got a lot of people. We got some old yearbooks back there, and the locals look through those yearbooks. Yes, this is Phyllis.
This is your sister, right?
This is my sister Jan, and this is my mother Phyllis.
Oh, wow. What are we making?
Salmon patties.
Salmon patties? Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. That's some country cooking now.
Yes. Pinto beans, salmon patties, macaroni, and tomatoes, and
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf?
And cornbread.
Cornbread, of course.
Now, this is your mama cooking here in the pink shirt.
Yes.
Right. Now, how old is your mom?
92.
This beautiful young lady here is 92 years old.
Yes.
You've got her mistaken with somebody else. There's no way.
She's 92. She's a retired school teacher. She's taught for how many years you teach, Mother?
53.
53 years.
And 20 years at night for GED.
Wow.
Yeah. She taught for a long time. She helped us some.
You're fixing salmon patties today, though.
Yes. That's my husband's favorite.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I think all men love salmon
Fix you some
patties.
homemade gravy. Mother, tell them what's in your gravy.
Well,
Your gravy bread.
What all do you make? Put in there.
bacon grease.
Bacon.
We've already put bacon in it.
And that's
And
sausage.
this is sausage.
Oh.
You want bacon grease? Or you want to get you some lard?
No, I don't want lard.
Oh, she's peppering it. It smells good.
That's enough. I don't want it too good. See how it gathers the brown part
Oh,
of
yes.
the skillet? You can't do that as well. You can do it with a spoon, but I do it better with a spatula.
We're going to make banana pudding here in a few minutes.
Oh boy.
You gotta stir it like crazy, because if you don't, it'll
Stir it
lump.
like crazy.
What'd you say, Mother?
Yeah, it'll lump on you.
Here.
But that's not lumpy at all. That is some smooth, hearty gravy.
Well, she makes smooth gravy too.
Oh, all righty. She does too.
My
okay.
technique's a little different than hers, but I learned to make from her.
Breaks all that off the bottom.
Oh my.
And a spoon is hard to do that. So my dad taught me this. That ought to be good.
Oh my goodness. She tells you what to do and you do it, don't you?
No. Not only just this
Only
morning.
when everybody's looking.
Oh, okay. I like honesty here.
Sweetheart,
You'll get that from this bunch.
I hope you've been paying attention, because you're getting a master class from a gravy master.
I sure am. I'm telling you. That's looking really good.
Look at that good food. We just watched the wonderful lady make that gravy, and it's on top of a biscuit, and it's looking good. The hash browns, the sausage, the egg, that is looking good. And of course, my wife has got coffee, because she's got coffee. That's why she loves her coffee. But that is some good looking food. Is that not a good looking breakfast platter?
It is. It's a big old platter.
We can't wait to eat, so we're going to do it. I usually don't show us eating, but I've got to know what you think of that gravy, so I'm going to show that.
To do here.
Here goes the taste test.
As soon as it hit my taste buds, that's some good gravy.
Oh well, you made my stomach jump. I gotta eat, folks. I gotta eat right now.
I ain't had gravy this good in a long time.
Well, I hope you paid attention how she's fixing that, so you can go home and make me some.
I was paying attention.
I believe this is the first time in a long time I've seen from scratch banana pudding.
It's just sugar and flour and egg. So a little bit of vanilla.
It smells good.
It is good. This used to be an old country store. It's called Wheeler Store or Wheeler Grocery. And the front, this front here is the original front of the building. We think the store was built in the 30s, and this is called the Wheeler community here. So one reason we kept that front there, and then they added on later where that window is, but the original front was the original store. And part of the reason we kept that front is we tore the building down around this front was because it was nostalgic. Everybody recognized Wheeler Store. And also, if we kept the front wall, we got grandfathered in to where we were sitting. Because we're right on the road right away. So there's a couple reasons behind that. So we tore the old building down and kept that front. And of course, we remodeled it some. But the barnwood in here is it's from a family that we went to school with their children, the Sutphens. They lived over close to the Hancock County line, and that barn was built by those kids' probably great-grandfather. So that is oak. That's a guy tore that barn down. It was starting to fall, and we reclaimed that wood for this building. So the oak is I said if this oak could talk, it probably has a lot of stories to tell. Because there was an old hay trolley in the top of that barn, so they trolleyed that hay up with a mule into the top of that barn. I actually still have the hay trolley and would like to put it in this building at some point, but we haven't had time to do that. So anyway, the wood has some meaning, the barnwood. And then this wood here, all the light colored wood, is hickory, and it's locally cut here in this area. When we were tearing down the building, we found one of the old Wheeler signs underneath this building. It survived who knows how many years. And we offered it to the Wheeler family who still lives here, but they said that they would rather have it, out here on the, put up at the store. Okay. So we put the sign out there on the porch. And it's kind of neat having that sign. We were thrilled we found that sign. It's also heavily visited. There's almost 1 million visitors to this national park every year. This is not a big park. It's a historical park, but there's almost a million visitors here every year. And we have a great state park here, the Wilderness Road State Park, and they do reenactments there all the time. And they have a fort, and it's very it's very authentic what they do as far as like how people lived and the characters, how they dress, the very early settlers in this area. So I think they have about 300,000 visitors. And then the Rails for Trails, which runs right behind this store, it goes from the vet school up here, the LMU vet school, down to National Park. And there's about 70,000, 80,000 people walk that every year.
Wow.
So there's more people in this area than people realize that are coming from, out of town, out of state. And they're very interested in.
And well worth the trip if you come.
It is.
It is. Like I said, it's beautiful country and wonderful people.
Well, there's Appalachia's full of wonderful people.
Yeah.
I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Very, very resilient. Still a little bit clannish, but that's okay too.
Well, like you said, they brought that with them.
They did. That came from, and that's still that way. When you get out in the countryside of Scotland and Ireland, it's still very. Just little communities are very clannish, like we talk about communities here and counties. They differ as you go into these counties and these communities. There's some differences. It's the same way over there. I was over there in the late teens, and I learned a lot about why we acted like we do.
Gave you a really great understanding.
It does. It gives you a great understanding
Because
of
my
our language and
grandparents,
stuff.
my grandparents over in Hancock County, there would be a car come. It was a dirt road back then, and a car would come through, and they didn't know who it was, and they'd get up and run to the window and look, and they'd be like, well, "Who is that? Well, what are they doing over in here?" You know, so. You kind of understand where all that comes from. But
And our language, yeah.
it is 4 miles east of us is the largest vet school in the United States. LMU has the largest vet school in the United States. Then they have the medical school, and they have other advanced degree programs down here on the main campus. So we have people living here now from all,
Now, I knew about
all
the
over the
school,
United
but I
States.
didn't know it was largest in the
It
United
is
States.
900 vet students here.
Wow.
In the 4 classes. It's a lot. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So we get a chance to visit with them.
So
and
you see a lot of people from around
all over the country.
Yeah.
Actually, all over the world they come here. So,
Wow.
yeah. So trying to bridge the gap between our community that's here, the people that are here, and this community of students and professors, you know, and all those that come in. Just trying to make them feel welcome while they're here. That's one of the reasons, you know, behind this store. We knew there was a need for that, and so the students come here. We have Wi-Fi, and they'll come and eat and study and drink coffee, and just. We met some parents this weekend. They were on fall break, and you know, we tell the students if they need anything to come see us because they're under a lot of stress here when they're in.
You're so sweet.
Yeah, when they're in vet school or medical school. So we try to make them feel welcome and kind of a safe place for them to come and get a meal and chit chat if they need to. And
Are you fixing to make egg white put on top of there?
yes,
That's
so,
my mama done it.
Yeah. So I mean, I'll make it, but we just won't talk on doing it because it's
No, because it makes too much noise.
You don't add your sugar till it starts to thicken. And
Oh.
once it starts to thicken, you gradually add it.
Oh,
Mother
yeah.
taught me that.
Oh, yeah.
My mother taught me that. So going to get those peaks they talk about, you can't add your sugar too quick.
Yeah.
I mean, mother's a product of the Depression.
Oh.
People that are her age,
Yeah. Yeah, and
you
here,
can tell they lived in the Depression.
Yes.
It's obvious. They have a whole different mindset.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's still that mindset. Are we going to have enough for the next day?
That's my daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, I don't know.
It'll never go away because it still has an in dad.
Because she's 92 and
Yeah.
and there's those beans. Wow. That's looking good. And what is this?
okay, this is macaroni and tomato. That's an old staple food from
Lord,
probably
yes.
from the Depression because it was something
Absolutely.
people could
Yeah.
afford, you know, and it was pretty good. And so that's very simple. That's not a hard meal. The salmon patties, which are back here.
And there's a completed salmon patty
yes.
that you guys seen the
Mother,
making.
that's Mother's recipe on those too, but that's a common food a side dish you would find with soup
Yeah.
beans.
And your
Salmon.
sister was telling me about the recipe for
The
this
the
that she had
meatloaf.
found from 1962 that
Yes.
belonged to
My grandmother's sister, Aunt Nanny.
yes, and she
That's
showed me
Aunt Nanny's recipe
Yeah, she's got it up
for
there in
the
the secret
meatloaf.
place.
Yep. So here's another one. It's really good. I mean, it's a great recipe. So it was kind of neat that we found that.
That
found
was. She was
recipe
telling me
and
about
then-
that, but she wouldn't get on the video.
Yeah,
So.
and then the salmon patties. That's Mother's recipe, and then of course macaroni tomatoes.
Yeah, that right there.
That's an old Appalachian.
I ate a lot of those, and you know, it's one of
Yes.
the few foods that we had when we was having it hard when I was a kid. I'm still not tired of. I still enjoy
No,
that.
I never get
My
tired of them
daddy
either.
loves-
Pudding.
Look at this banana pudding,
Ain't
folks.
that beautiful? Smells good.
It'll be good.
Yeah, brown on top. That is a beautiful
Perfect.
pudding. You talk about an artist.
Yes, ma'am. Oak Island, kind of on the coast near your.
No, she told us some of this jewelry was from Appalachia's daughter.
In Whitesburg?
Around Whitesburg, yeah.
Yeah. That's really pretty. It's got
Yeah.
trees in it, leaves. Trees. That one's got a bird.
Yeah. if you want to know their specials from day to day, you can follow the Whistle Pig on TikTok. Right there it is. Go check it out.
Daily
And
special.
these ladies right here tell you all about it when you get there. And there's the Whistle Pig himself. That's right. And he looks like a pretty rough hombre.
Warning, this property is protected by a highly trained groundhog, not responsible for injuries or possible.
No, of course not. Hey folks, thank you for visiting the Whistle Pig with us in Ewing, Virginia, in Lee County. We've had a great time. These are some of the most wonderful people you'll ever want to meet. Definitely some of the best cooking you'll ever have. Especially the sausage is great and the gravy is wonderful. Thank you guys so much for coming along with us. What do we say at the end of these videos?
Bye.
God bless you folks.
See y'all in the